Alright, evening everyone. So I wanted to jump on here real quick and talk about this morning because I woke up and I had set my alarm for 5 o'clock in the morning. And I woke up and was having some stomach issues, and I was just drained and just did not feel like it. So I went back to bed. I laid in bed for about another hour. Woke up with Stacy at 6 to get the boys ready for school. And I just could not get out of this funk. My stomach wasn't quite feeling right, and I was dragging. I didn't want to do anything but sit on my butt and just not do anything. I just wanted to sit, not do a thing. And in the process of it, I was kicking myself because I'm like, dude, you need to get to the gym. You need to work out. You need to do something. Come on, you need to go. So, I'm just kind of going back and forth. I'm not really hungry. I can't eat breakfast. I'm just like, what is going on? What is going on? Could not shake this thing. And finally, I sat there and I was like, okay, I'm gonna jump on. And I started my workout, which was a back and buys workout. I'm here to tell you right now, the first, I think it took about 45 minutes. First 30 minutes of it sucked. Just sucked. I mean, I just was not in it. I didn't want to do it. I was pushing myself, but I wasn't getting any enjoyment out of it. I wasn't, nothing, And normally, back and buys, that's one of my favorite days. So I normally enjoy that, but I was not enjoying this. I was just like, I don't want to do this. Griping, complaining, just didn't want to do it. Finally, I'm going through it. Last 15 minutes, I finally kind of snap in it. I think my spark and stuff finally started kicking in. I started getting into it. I'm like, okay, I got it. All right, let's go. So, finished the last 15 minutes, got my workout done. I was like, yes, got my workout done. But that first 30 minutes was hard. It was hard to push through. And it made me think about something. We're all going to have these days where we just don't want to do it. We just don't want to do it. Go sit by your mama. And today was one of those days. I did not want to do it. And you got to wake up every day and you got to make the decision. Because every day you're going to come up with some excuse as to whether to do it or not. But today was just one of those really bad days. So every day you got to wake up and you got to make a decision. Am I going to do it or am I not going to do it? I looked at myself in the mirror and I determined, no, I've got to do this. I've got to do it. I've made so much progress since October, and I could have taken the day off and just said, nah, ain't gonna do it. But you know what? Then the next day, I'm just kicking myself, and I know I would have. So you got to wake up every day, and you got to make the decision. Do you want to do it? Do you not want to do it? The best. And this goes with everything. This goes with working out, especially goes with nutrition. Every meal you eat, you've got to determine, are you going to do it or are you not going to do it? What are you more hungry for? That's the best thing I've heard. Actually, I was watching a documentary about with Arnold, and he sat there and he was asked, how did you stop yourself from eating that slice of pie or something like that? And he goes, I just wanted to be the best. I was more hungry to be the best than I was for that piece of pie. And he says you got to make that decision, which what you're craving more, what you're more hungry for. Is it the piece of pie? Is it the junk food? Or is it getting healthier, getting fit, all of that? Which are you more? Which are you striving for more? Which are you wanting more? temporarily, of course, a lot of us can fall back on, well, I want that pie. It tastes so good. Trust me, I know. But in the long term, what do you want more? What do you want more? And that's the way you've got to go about this every day. And, that's kind of what happened with me, today is I just finally got to the point to where I was like, all right, what do I want more? Do I want to sit on my tail for a day temporarily, or do I want to get through this next day and keep on track? And I wanted to keep on track. And sometimes that's what it is. You gotta do it. You gotta push yourself. You gotta motivate yourself. And that's really the biggest part of it is you have to be your own motivator. You have to be your biggest fan. You can watch any celebrity trainer out there, and they can hype you up, they can pump you up, but on these days where you just don't want to do it, like a day like today, I'm not putting in a disc looking at a celebrity trainer. I'm not switching the channel looking for that. I'm avoiding that. You gotta motivate yourself. You gotta be your biggest cheerleader. You gotta be the one to pat yourself on the back. Yes, you want support behind you. Yes, you want workout buddies. Yes, you want, if you're married, spousal support. If you have a significant other, you want support from them. You want support from people you know. But you got to be your biggest motivator. You have to be your biggest motivator. Because if you're not, eventually you're just going to fall back. That's been the biggest difference in my journey now, as opposed to every time I've tried this before. Is now I'm my motivator. I'm my motivation. Stacy may have started it, but every day I'm the one motivating myself to get going. I'm the one motivating myself to press on and to keep it up. Sorry for the shakes, by the way. I'm the one striving forward, and that's what you have to do, because you can't rely on somebody, because you never know. If you're relying on another person, they may hit that funk where they just don't want to do it either. So you've got to get to a point to where you're motivating yourself always. So how do you do that? How do you do that? I could sit here and tell you, well, you just gotta dig deep. No. It's really a lot simpler than that. You gotta keep track of your progress, but don't just focus on the scale. Scale is part of it, but don't just focus on the number on the scale. There's more to it. Take your measurements. Take pictures. Realize, every so often, grab your belt, your belt loop on your favorite pair of pants and stretch them out a little bit. See if you got a little more room than you used to have. Do the fit test on your clothing. Once you start seeing those, and you'll see them fairly quickly. See, you'll see that stuff happening before you'll actually see any sort of defining definition in your body. You'll see that stuff happening, your tangible results. So do that, and that'll be a good motivator. Take pictures and save the pictures. Set a set time once a month, once every 6 weeks to retake pictures, and then compare the new pictures to the old pictures. If you've been staying on track, if you've gotten your diet on track, you're going to see differences. You're going to see results, and you're going to see them quickly. So just keep that going. We make this more difficult than it is. It's not difficult. We don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's not difficult. So make your choice every morning. Wake up, say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be the best me. All right? So, anyways, well, I'm probably going to jump on again tomorrow night. Hope y'all enjoy this. If you do, hope to see y'all again. Anyways, have a good night.